Hey moguls, it's Dr. T here, and I'm coming to you with an awesome upgrade today. An upgrade that is a multi-million dollar upgrade for you to go from where you are in your trajectory into a much higher mogul reality, being your most powerful, influential mogul self. Okay, so today we're here to elevate your life and have you access to mogul growth strategies for creating higher realities. So tune on in, listen up, get your intentional immersion focus clear, pay attention here so you can take in the upgrade and end up as a higher mogul leader, a powerful, influential creator who receives all of the wealth, just flows the power, makes the world better, and is an amazing legend and legacy maker in the world. So we want to elevate your life. We want to make an upgrade by having you gain insider access to these mogul strategies for creating higher realities. So here we go. Number one, we need to embody, internalize, immerse in, literally embrace the mogul identity. This is key. If you are still calling yourself an entrepreneur, a leader, an owner, maybe even a founder, which is a okay frequency, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are in the mogul identity. The identity creates the reality. So if you're an owner, leader, even if you're a manager, even if you're a CEO, and if you're a founder, it does not 100% add up to the frequency of the mogul identity and the powerful creator of the mogul leader, who is powerful, influential, is that creator. But we know the world is full of a lot of people with those other identities: founder, creator, leader, entrepreneur, that are not successful. They are not yet moguls. Mogul means you are a powerful influencer in the world, creating a higher reality, receiving all of that amazing empire and dynasty, health, wealth, happiness, money, and that trajectory. So we need to embrace the mogul identity. One of the ways we can do that is that no matter how weird it sounds or whoever thinks what, we've got to internalize it. One of the things we do with our clients who pay anywhere from $100,000 to $1 million a year for their highest level transformational coaching into the epic echelon levels and levels up the trajectory of mogul reality, empire building, dynasty creating, and legacy making world leadership as a powerful influencer on the world stage, which fortunately can be done from our own living room. Our clients embrace this mogul identity. They call the people in their family, hey mogul, hey mogul. We say to all of our clients, hi mogul John, hi mogul Joe, hi mogul Stacy, hi mogul Christina. Everybody first is mogul so and so. A lot of people in the world right now are saying, hey brother, hey sister, all good, but those frequencies are not the level of the mogul, the titan, the tycoon, right? The captains of industry, the barons, the kings and the queens. We have to get the frequency up. So the mogul identity puts you in the mogul energy of the mogul frequency that creates the mogul reality. If we don't have the mogul identity, you can do every piece of hard work that you can think of. That does not necessarily mean it will get you into the mogul realm. So we must embrace the mogul identity. One of the things we have all of our clients where, so all of their contacts in their phone, they put their name as mogul Tom. They put his name mogul Steven. They put their new service people that are serving their company as mogul, again, Steven or Thomas or whoever it is. Everyone is mogul. In my life, I use the word as much as humanly possible as I'm training leaders into moguls, businesses into empires, and families into amazing multi-generational wealth dynasties. Everyone around me, everyone in my building, all my friends, like I go, hey mogul, what's up? Hey mogul, we're texting, we're WhatsApping. Hey mogul, good morning mogul. Mogul, 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 mogul. Mogul means powerful, influential person. Whatever you want to create in the world, it can be anything you want. It can be literally anything, but you need to be in your power, your most expansive self, your most influential self, or you're going to try to do a bunch of hard work and you're in this teeny little identity that doesn't have the force of nature to transform reality. So let's get you into that mogul identity and let's make this upgrade. Number 2, as an example, if you are wanting to create a business of literally any kind, it can be a massive scaled business, a conglomerate, all of these things that are available, or it can be like one of the most exciting things that we know is going to happen soon, which is we're going to see the world's first $1 billion one-person company. Now that we're in the world of AI, where we're going to have AI coworkers doing things at the just speed of light, we can create any kind of company we want. That was always true, but it's even more now. You can create your own personal empire, and that can be what you want it to be. It can be a complete lifestyle business. It can be working slash what we call it in my company, moguling 1 day a week or creating. This is your personal empire. But I promise you, when you make the upgrade into this second piece, which is refer to your company, refer to your business, refer to your ventures as your empires, right? Your empires. I'm creating the DIY empire. I'm creating this empire. I'm creating that empire. It is a high frequency word, and all reality does is follow your freaking directions. I have never understood my whole life why people call something lower. Like, I don't know why. From the time I'm little, we're calling people, you're 1 years old, 2 years old. Why are we calling everyone old? And we're making people old. We're probably making them die when they don't have to. Why aren't we saying you're 2 years young, you're 2 years new, you're 2 years gold, you're 20 years gold? Like, why are we doing that? Reality follows what you say. The manifester process is our voice. We speak things into reality, and our system generates it and projects it into the world. So we want to be clear what we are building. I don't care what anyone else is saying with words, and you feel like you don't want to be too full of yourself because everybody will be mad at you. No, you got to be clear. Well, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm working on the empire, getting this empire set up, getting this new thing added to my empire, growing the empire. Every time I speak to people, even though mine is a very personalized one that is suited to what best suits me. I've had different versions of businesses and companies, and mine is a personal empire that is about a lot of growth that is done in a very leveraged way. We got to move into another level, which is let's stop calling ourselves, brace yourself for it, husbands and wives and spouses. Very, very, very low frequency words. These words, unfortunately, have been elevated on one degree as if they're the end all be all, but when you test their frequency, it's very low. It's like a genus. You're like, this is a taxonomy. This is a husband. This is a wife. This is a relation. That's not high frequency. We could literally say anything. We could say my king, my queen, Mr. Mogul, Mrs. Mogul, or whatever combo you want to have. We got to raise that level. And the one that I love is the power couple. Now, this has been going on for centuries with the kings and the queens, but we got to get this to a higher level, right? I have clients that we've got them calling each other Kingsley and Queenie, Kingsley and Queenie. These are my favorite things with our clients. It's like, hey, hey, mogul, hey, mogul king, hey, mogul queen, hey, queen, hey, king. Let's get this identity up into the power couple level. When we think about ourselves, if we think You're my wife and you're my husband. Ta-da! Nothing much happens from there. We already know the data. 50% of people get divorced. Probably 90% of people want to and don't. That's first marriages. 65% of people divorce in the second marriage and 75 in the third marriage. It's not a high frequency. It's not creating a higher reality. Let's get into the kingly, queenly, mogul level power coupley flow. Let's align the way that for centuries couples were like, we're partnering in a reality. We're creating our ultimate reality and our kingdom and our queendom and the world that we are creating, our empire. Now, let's move on over to our family. Again, a word that has somehow been elevated, but when you test the frequency of the word family, it's low. It's like a genus, like this is this creature and this is this creature, and they're in the same taxonomy. This is a family to this. Just doesn't give you anything. There's no boost, there's no oomph, there's no creative big capacity. But when we call it our dynasty, now we're operating at a higher level of reality. The families that have always been creating, you're my king, you're my queen, you're the captain, you're the mogul, you're the titan, you're the nobleman, the noble lady. These are people building empires and dynasties, family companies, now called family offices. I still wish they would just call it the dynasty offices, but they're all afraid that people will be upset with them when they're just like, we're running a dynasty, but we're going to call it a family office. So nobody is mad at us because people get so upset with rich people. But they're running dynasties, succession plans, the first generation, second, third, fourth, 20th, etc. There's a succession, a line of succession that's going to take over the family dynasty with the multiple companies within the empire, all co-leading and heading to an amazing place, generation after generation. Now we're 60 years in, 100 years in, 200-year in insurance dynasty. People have like, we got to get this to a higher level. Everyone just call us I want to have a family. Well, you can see how well that's going. That word is a container. And let's see, about 99% of families are dysfunctional. Maybe we can get a little better in telling reality what we want. We want a multi-generational, wealthy family dynasty of co-leaders, co-creators, creating a reality that is so high frequency, we transform society, elevate humanity, and make a powerful, influential, infinite legacy of contribution and become legendary people who are a template and role model for the world and everything it needs to transform. This is a different level of reality. I invite you to come on into it and understand that this is how you elevate your life. This is the insider access, because if you were growing up like 90% of the population in the slave system, that you're going to go through a slave system that was created like in the 1800s to put workers through of the wealthiest families so they would be smart enough to get them to do things, but dumb enough to not take power and control and take over the throne. It goes further back than the 1800s, but it was created for the Industrial Revolution, for the factory worker, to put you through the slave system. Go get a job, be the cog in the wheel. We are now in the revolutionary transformational age of technology. We went from the Industrial Revolution to the technology revolution. We are in a transformative time. It's time to get out of that and get into what the wealthiest families have been doing, who, just because we don't call everyone a king or a queen or have royal families, trust me, we've got royal families in the world. They kind of keep it under wraps so that people don't try to take power over them and compete with them. And meanwhile, they're just gobbling up everything for themselves, getting generation after generation wealthier and wealthier. So every new person that comes in starts with all that wealth, where everyone else is like starting from zero, which is bullshit. Let's get you into your mogul self, your mogul identity, who can create an empire and a dynasty and a mogul level royal reality. Let's get you insider access, starting to have you use the language of the wealthy, transform your life, and think about the kings and queens of all the kingdoms and queendoms and dynasties and great empires of the world. They were like, hello, king. Hello, queen. Hello, your royal highness. Hello, your royal high. They were like using all this terminology, elevating themselves while they're just slaving away. They're like, hi, Joe. Hi, Steve. Hi, Rebecca. It's like, no, let's get ourselves some mogul identity, some mogul energy, some empire reality, dynasty creativity, and ultimate reality receptivity, bringing you more into the royal, wealthy field of reality. This is the kind of transformation that we do at my transformation company, which is the International Moguls Club is our community. Our website right now is the Empire Company that transforms our companies into company clients into empires, works with family dynasty clients in our Dynasty Maker program, and hosts our International Moguls Club community, where we have a new website coming out soon for that as well, for the International Moguls Club, as also the gateway to all the other reality maker programs that we have: Billionaire Maker, Multimillionaire Maker, Trillionaire Maker, all of these amazing programs that get us into the zone of the great royal families of the world, which are like keeping all of this to themselves, in the Republican democracy. And when we look at the world's wealthiest families and we realize they are the template, they are the royalty, they're using a different language and nomenclature. We're here to gain access to that. And guess what? You don't have to have all of that wealth right away to gain access to how they do it. This channel is the gateway for you to know how to get into it, how to access the language, how to embody it, and how to transform yourself. But it will not work if you do not fully embrace it, internalize it, immerse in it, express it. And if you worry about what all the other people in your life, which were at one point referred to as the difference between the royal echelon and the peasant class, and we don't need to go there anymore, so I don't need any so just take that in. And we want to do what the absolute top people do, and having trained this group of people for many years, while also being like training the family office clients and the people that are aspiring empire makers, the entrepreneurs, but also wanting to be philanthropic and sharing this with all of you and more of the mass population, so you can get in the insider access, gain transformational technology and language that the wealthiest, healthiest, most optimized, more royal family people are using in the world. This is something that is worth millions and millions, and to some of you, billions of dollars, as you take it forward and your heirs get the transformation that you have done in this moment in time, which will change all of your heirs going forward, from being in this more slave system, worker, get a job, kind of cog in a wheel thing, to being a mogul, a reality maker, a dynasty creator, an empire builder, an ultimate reality receiver that you now have access to, that our clients pay, again, anywhere from 100K a year to $1 million a year, depending on the program they do. So this is your upgrade, everyone. I invite you to take it in full, to like and subscribe to the channel and get the immersion going inside your energy system, so you can make the upgrade and move beyond the level that you are in at this time. It would be ideal for you to share this with other people who need this insider access at this point, as again, this is multi-million-dollar coaching experience that transmits and transforms and returns millions and millions of dollars, and in some cases, billions of dollars of ROI return on investment for your time in taking this in. I encourage you to get on every video on this channel, get your immersion going, comment and share with me what resonates with you most so I know where you are, how you're doing, how I can support you and bring more of these upgrades on in. Thanks everyone again for tuning in, for receiving the upgrade. Way to go, moguls, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.